people would think I am. I make choices, I invest in them, I work on them, and I don't choose to really share a lot of that. It's my own private time. I try and do the work, whether it's personally, whether it's on a roll, whatever, so I can then appear like I'm blowing in the wind. I call it create your own weather so you can blow in the wind. It's that's conservative, early, liberal, late. You see what sandbox you're playing in. Any glass in here? Nope, no glass. Okay, there's the boundaries, that's the rules. Okay, now get four-dimensional in the sandbox. Now blow in the breeze. I choose my direction. We're going east, we're going north, we're going south, or we're going west. All right, I got it. This character's going east. Well, now you got 16 lanes to swerve in. Take an exit. All you got to do to get there, we don't know how we're going to get there. We may have a long pit stop at the gas station, we may pull off somewhere, we may stop. But one thing we're not going to do is pull a U-turn and go the other way. Stay in the same direction and swerve all you want. That's the liberal lake. That's the blow in the wind. So I do my pre-production work, whether it's yearly, whether it's when I wake up in the morning having tea with myself, I make a plan out for the day, or the week, the year, and then I kind of set it out there and say, now how we're going to get there, I'm not sure, but it's there. And I'm happy to say that so many of my goals and dreams that I've had, 19 out of 20 that I wrote down in 1988, I completely forgot about them. I pulled a diary out last year, and 19 out of 20 I've done. And never once remember specifically saying, you need to go do that. So it was in there. Somehow I was going after them and getting them, but I never remember trying to go get them.
I remember thinking my career's, I'm enjoying it. I love what it's given me. I like going to work. I like the things I've been doing. But everything I started reading, I felt like, oh, it's another version of something I've done, or I feel like I could do it next week. And I remember going, well, wait a minute, before you get mad at thinking you could do something next week, that's a valid feeling. Don't just say no to something because you feel like you can naturally do it. But then I said, okay, fair. I'll shake with you on that, McConaughey, but let me find something that I don't know what to do with that next week or the week after. Let me find something that I really like, but I'm going, ooh, I'm not sure. That scares me, that shakes my floor. And I was fortunate enough, because that Schedule F check I got in Angels in the Outfield, to know that my rent was paid. I was fortunate enough to know my kids were going to eat. I was just shepherding my first son into the world. So I had that to take care of my time. And I said, it's a great time to go into the shadows and be a father and sit back and see if something turns you on from the inside or if something finds you, if you're the target that can draw the air. But we're okay. The rent's paid, kids are going to eat, we can take some time off. I know he was thinking about like, oh, I'm done, but I didn't know how long the dry spell was going to go. So I said no to some of the things that were similar to what I had been doing before. And it took a while. I had to sit down with my agent and say, hey, I'm really going to do this, and I need your help with my commitment to this, because after 8 months, if the same thing comes in with a big $10 million paycheck, it starts to read better.
The actual making of a film, the day-to-day going to work, the construction of a film, has always been my favorite thing. I like making a film much more than I like watching them. I do. And even the ones I'm in. I really love the coming together with a whole bunch of people, having an idea on paper. Everyone's an expert at what they do, and you're off on this journey. You got ideas, but then you just let it go and see what it can become. I love the making. That's when I'm happiest, is when I'm making a film or telling a story, the day-to-day. And more so than watching them, really. Look, I kind of defined that for myself about 4 years ago. Process, stay in process, head down in process, stay in your bubble. And when it's over, that fulfillment, notice when I started noticing that fulfillment of it, I just finished. Well, that's enough. That's it. I don't know if I don't know if it's even coming out. I don't know what it's going to turn in. Man, I hope we got it. And I hope the director put something good together, but I don't know. Nothing I can do about that. All I know is this experience that I say, go have the experience, McConaughey. And if I can love this experience, and at the end of it, I'm like, I may never even hear that film again. I may never even know that story again. It may be gone. I may find out that all the negatives got fried in the x-ray machine. There is no film, but I've got to be, that's okay. I had an experience. When I got selfish for that, the experience, when I got that process, enjoying that process, the day-to-day architecture of making a movie and creating a world, that's when I've been the happiest. And more results have come that way in an odd way. You know, when I started really approaching them as, this is a finite thing and this is just that experience. Other than that, I'm not producing this thing. I'm not the one editing it. I don't know what it's going to be. That's it. And then all of a sudden they come out and you go, oh, I think we got a good one.